Hello, humans and non-humans alike, and good ever applies to you. Today, we are playing Project Nimbus Code Mirai. You can see in the top left corner, the name. Anyway, basically this is the I just got this game, so now you have to put up with me playing it. And who knows, maybe this might scratch that Armored Core itch you got from the fact that we haven't had another one since 5 came out. And that was actually quite a bit of a departure from the previous one. I only ever played 4 Answer. I just hadn't heard of Armored Core until then, and it was actually really fun. I played 5, that was fun too, but it felt like it relied on the online stuff a little too much. So now we're playing this. And I haven't actually played this at all yet. I played the survival mode. That's just get into a mobile suit or whatever the hell you want to call these things and fight for as long as you can. So let's play Act 1. Despite the devastation of the mid-21st century wars, humanity's newest chapter begins in blood. Oh, this is a tutorial. Okay, so I could have done this. Those experienced pilots, auto lock-on and health regeneration are disabled. Auto lock-on. Gamer recommended. I don't want regenerating health, that's just boring and doesn't make much sense. No, that just confused me for a second because those options weren't in the survival mode. So you had regenerating health. Yeah. You actually have momentum build-up and things like that on this. Oh yeah, and you can pretty much modify the controls however you want. And it looks like it reflects the modifications I made in the tutorials, which is great. No. Where to reload? Yeah, hey. This really does remind me of the Armored Core for Answer, though. Except, the only problem, you can't actually customize these things.
Got good news and bad news here. Which
They
one
all
do you
got
want first?
Bad one first. I like stories with a happy ending.
We've got a new pilot from Top Gun, call sign Skull 1. He'll be with us and will start his sortie today.
Any good news, General?
It seems that the terrorist group called Children of Fallen Nations has acquired a lot of serious hardware.
How the fuck is that the good news?
Shilka, Mi-19 Strelky, drone S-14, something that means shrimp? These are all flying relics.
For them, this is very good stuff. Even better, they chose our backyard to show off their new toys. Right here, Taipei 3 colony, near the border. Just a little bit to the west is UCN territory. The troops stationed there only have old M1s. We also have Delta operators as a ground asset, call sign Bravo 1.
Okay, boss, we know what to do.
Skull 1, welcome to the 7th Fleet. I'm General George Reynolds, call sign AWAC Dragon's Eye. Nice to meet you, but the welcoming party is over. Now get your ass to work. Any questions?
When do I get to murder everyone? I don't even... Okay, yeah, Pilot Skull 1. Using boost. Complete your boost energy. Will take time to refill. Keep your eyes on boost gauge. You can manage your boost energy. Yeah, because you can't customize these things, if you have a particular favorite, it's kind of fun.
Today is my birthday, so a victory would be nice.
Where have you been? If this was a pizza service, you'd be free by now.
Sure. How you like me now? Yeah, if you're wondering, I had the option set on Armored Core for Answer so that I could fly around all I wanted. I mean, come on, if you even watch Gundam, you just want to fly around. If you've watched a Gundam series once, you just want to fly around in a giant robot. The Power Rangers with their Zords. Give me Gundam! The weapon to surpass Metal Gear. And I just pushed a bunch of different shit. Please don't kill me. Yes! You want some? I'm trying to support. Oh.
Destroy those ground targets in the downtown area. They are marked on your radar.
Why is this a floating city?
Skull, you heard them? Proceed with caution.
As if I know the word caution. Well, looks like we got them all. I see nothing. Is there somewhere lower than this? No, it doesn't look
Picking
like.
up drone squadrons. S-14 Krevetka.
Fast. The paper-thin armor.
There's my skull one. Bullet time isn't as useful as you think it'd be, but sometimes it can be very useful. Like when you have to dodge fast-moving projectiles. Hell, I got missiles too! We can have ourselves a little missile party! Much better than a boy dance party.
Radar's clean. No enemies remaining in the combat area.
Did you get that? That was from when Bruce Willis hosted an SNL episode. Okay, that's not good. Mi-24s.
The new enemy squadron is composed of Mi-24s. Their specs are comparable to your M3s. If you don't want to die, stick together.
What the hell? How big of a handle are those? A bigger one here. These hostile battle planes are really fast.
Get moving, our M1's getting slaughtered.
Hey, Skull, you better keep pushing that booster.
The tracking on those micro missiles aren't the best, so sometimes you actually just don't even need the flares. But if you run out of boost, you definitely need the flares. Ah! How'd you like getting missiled to death, you little shit? Damn it. Oh man, Armored Core for Answer though, the difficulty on some of the missions on the end missions could get extreme. I wonder if it'll have that same kind of setup here.
That's it for them. Good job, man.
Alright, mission complete!
Boss, what's for dinner?
Okay, I better get some damn steak. There's some burgers. Both of which have to have bacon.
Welcome, Lieutenant Colonel Morgan Akeen. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Esmeralda Ingrid, the captain of the USS Takao. I will be your mission control. Mitril is a private military contractor. Its major stockholder is a weapon manufacturer, General Cybernetic Technology. We work directly under the Pentagon and the President of the United States Command.
I just got a lot of Full Metal Panic vibes out of that, just because her name's Mithril.
Let's get to today's task. Today, General
That has a new
Secretary
season,
Tech
actually.
is going to deliver the newest prototype battle frame, the GCT-X01, to us at Neo-Ichi Colony. However, we are not the only kid in the block.
However,
Right
that is the
now,
most
the
advanced
Children of
frame in the
Nation
game.
terrorist group is attacking Neo-Ichi Colony. We estimated they'll use everything they have to get the prototype battle frame before we do. I'm confident that we will be able to beat them to the prototype. Once you're there, boot the machine with emergency startup and fight your way out.
Oh, this reminds me of Armored Core
The
France, a
other
mission
pilot
where I
now
had
should
to...
be waiting for you in the cockpit. Please take good care of her.
And as I was saying, that reminded me of the Armored Core France, a mission where we had to go through the tunnels in the, factor, in that, underground base. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep saying Armored Core France.
The USS Takao is a small Special Forces assault carrier, comparable in size to the USAF's own frigate. It's not designed for head-on engagements. We can carry up to 3 battle frames on board. We also have 2 transport helicopters, which can carry each a squad of elite ground operators.
Pirates on from Mithril, right? I am Professor Iwata, the lead researcher on Project Mirai. The startup sequence is nearly complete. Please wait a moment. With the assistance of technology, mankind will someday be able to more effectively share their feelings with one another. We will transcend the boundary dividing our hearts and minds. Hatred and conflict will all become obsolete. Enabling direct communication between technology and the human brain, and networking the human consciousness through such technology is the mission behind Project Mirai. The mission we at General Cybernetic Technology work to achieve. If we succeed, humanity, and thus society, will evolve together. We will enter this new era without weapons, without distrust, without conflict. Together, we can realize this dream as the future, the rebirth of humanity.
Oh, how naive. Isn't that nice? Anyway, yep. He seriously underestimates the human's capacity for hatred and conflict. It's alright, we'll educate him by murdering everything on our way out.
Generator starting up. CPU is up. Data link online. Weapon systems are armed. Particle output stable. Yukon direct brain interface established. Systems on brain.
Most of the weapons are unusable right now. It will take a while before all of them are online.
Oh, that's a good way to stagger your progress, because, this thing has a lot of fucking weapons on it normally.
Great. All units, protect Mirai. Do everything you can to get her to safety.
Alright, clicking, they didn't say this, but clicking the, right stick also makes you do a 180-degree turn, which is really useful for some other frames. Actually very useful as one particular frame that I like, but you can't use in endgame. I'm guessing anyway, because it just doesn't have the weaponry. Oh shit. Yeah, railgun! Railgun is incredibly vicious. It will annihilate most things pretty much. Oh, okay, where are these fuckers? There they are! Yep, this one has a blade. Not all of them have blades. I like blades.
Smart missiles can attack multiple targets at once without locking.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna open the gate now.
Mirai will fight better in an open area. Can you open the colony's gate?
What, you mean open all of them? Alright, here we go.
I accidentally reload? Well, I didn't accidentally reload the smart missiles. I just thought they wouldn't be there. Yes! Freedom, motherfuckers! Yeah, hey, alright. Thought I was on missile. Guess not! I can do about 30 micro missiles up the ass! Okay, yeah, this is the most powerful frame in the game.
Pilotson, please give Psychodrone a try. The Psychodrone will attack a rogue target and distract enemies. If you're not locking on any target, the Psychodrones will help intercept incoming missiles.
There! I just like how everything changes on the screen when you do things. It's just, I think it's incredible. It's awesome. Like, I use the Psycho drones, it automatically, they shoot out the wings on the back, and wings attract and everything. When you open up the missile ports on most things, those actually do open up when you're on missiles. Oh yeah, this thing also has unlimited boost.
Incoming enemy formation confirmed. There are 2 large squadrons of Mi-24 and a support corvette ship. You want the USS Takao to assist.
Mirai can handle this.
Oh, I most certainly can, but seriously relying on this, what I'm guessing is a small girl to do all your killing? You are horrible! Okay, oops, just took a whole salvo to the head. I use decoy.
Corvette ship and all of its escorts are destroyed. Good work. Takao will pick you up in a moment. Please wait
Yay! Overpowered frame
I
works!
entrust Mirai, I mean the human Mirai, under your care. Please raise her to be a good person.
Professor, you are always welcome on our ship at any time, Professor.
I think this definitely would be more interesting if they had an in the cockpit and out of cockpit missions.
We're being engaged by long-range ion cannon artillery. The reading suggested that they're from the Kirov-class destroyer. That destroyer shouldn't be able to find us on radar, let alone engaging us from that sort of distance. It must be using a recon squadron for remote visual targeting. So far, all the shots have missed, but their aim is getting better. If Takao uses weapons to take these battle frames out, our position will be compromised. We will break our silent run, crank out active jammer, accelerate, and shake them off.
Would you like Mirai to intercept them?
But right now, Mirai doesn't have any weapons.
The Psychodrone is still attached to its wings, right? That should be enough.
Plus I have the Vorpal Blade.
And Pilotson, I mean, Mr. Morgan, we'd get accustomed to the Psychodrone better too.
From what I can see of this silhouette, the ship design actually looks pretty cool. I like it!
The GCTX-01 is the world's first 4th-generation battle frame. Its onboard AI reads the pilot's brainwaves, enhancing the control the pilot has over the frame. These brainwaves must be very strong and very focused. There are few who possess this strength of the mind. Mirai is the only worthy candidate I have found thus far. Humanity cannot progress if we cannot unite as one. We cannot trust our own species, because we build walls around our hearts and minds to protect ourselves from those who would seek to do us harm. But without trust, We breed only pride, greed, and hatred, which only creates more distrust. With this technology, we will dissolve these walls. We will create a world without boundaries.
I don't understand.
What is it, Mirai?
Well, no, it's nothing.
Yeah, you notice the problem with that too, don't you? Okay, imagine if every time you had a thought, it was broadcasted to everyone else on the planet. Yeah, just think of whatever the most perverted, horrible, crazy-ass thing you'd never want anyone ever to know that you thought for even a split second is suddenly broadcast across the world. No one will go along with Professor Iwata's shit. That's in the ground. That's just dust. It's just dead in the water before it even begins. I mean, great, man and machine fusion, that's fine, but man and man fusion, that's just, it don't work. They'll rip each other to shreds with their own minds. Yes, go forth, use Mirai to kill everything.
When Mirai spreads her wings, new psychodrones are ready to launch. More psychodrones in the air, the more powerful Mirai is.
Don't forget that right now you don't have any weapons except Psychodrone, so please avoid close-range engagement.
Psychodrone will then orbit the target at close range, so the target will engage the drone instead of you.
There's another squadron. This one comprises of Mi-24 cannon type.
Pilot Sir, you should be able to lock on to the target now. Since the opponents are quite formidable, I think it's safer to keep some distance. Don't get ahead of your funnels.
You know I have Vorpal blades for a reason, right?
If you're under attack from missiles, just release the target drone. Psychodrones will help intercept incoming missiles.
New hostile squadron has arrived. It's a large squadron of Mi-24. All of them are missile type.
Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm just actually kind of very focused right now because I don't want to get hit with missiles in the face. Oh wow, burst actually ran out? Well, shit. I didn't think that could actually happen.
All hostile battle frames in combat area neutralized. Enemy ship has stopped firing ion cannon. Well done.
Well, shit, the missions in this one I'm pretty sure. Are we still in chapter
Remember
1
the
or
last
are we in
engagement.
multiple
It
chapters?
appeared that those ion cannon volleys are fired from this, Celis Taurus, a critical asset of Children of Fallen Nation and the flagship for Jennifer Carrera, their second in command. Today, we'll sink the Celis Taurus and capture Jennifer Carrera, so please listen carefully. I am going to keep this brief as possible. Celis Taurus is a modified UCN's Keto-class destroyer. The main weapon is the ion cannon in the bow. There's 2 VLS systems located on the ship's topside. But what's most dangerous about the battle frames is the anti-air missile systems located on both sides of the ship. The good news is, the system will take a while to activate. The ship has the ability to track multiple airborne targets and intercept multiple missiles at once. We expect that its missiles interception system is almost perfect. There's a high chance you'll encounter Jennifer in her personal battle frame, a heavily modified M3. If you have to engage, we advise you to stay away from her machine gun range. That's all you need to know. I have to say this again. This is not an easy task. If the Air Force is the one doing this, they'll have to use an entire wing.
And I guess they're just gonna keep throwing Mirai at all these people, huh? Damn, why do you have a teenage girl doing all your murdering for you adults? Shit. Is this an anime? This seriously sounds like an anime.
Professor Iwata is away at his lab this morning.
Hey, do we have to take Mirai out into combat? I know she's skilled, but she's just a kid.
It's okay, Morgan. I can do this. My father implanted my brain with a receptor chip. And I've been training in the simulator since I was very young. I was born to pilot this frame.
Your father? You mean Professor Iwata?
Don't worry. I am fully capable of protecting my co-pilot. I am ready to accomplish the task at hand.
She speaks as though she's more prepared for this than the soldiers over twice her age here. But she sounds so hollow, emotionless. Somehow I feel kind of sorry for this girl.
Like she said, she was born into this. She never had a choice, and she knows it. Let's just hope she believes in what she's fighting for.
Yeah, right. And yep, because having teenagers kill us is perfect.
Once the data reaches the internet, like anything else, it's there forever. World, hear my word. Despite all the societal collapse, there are still people alive on the surface. I grew up there. Life is really hard. The contamination left most of the population sterilized. So kids like me are the last generation of the surface born. Born shortly after the wealthy built their flying cities.
How are we supposed to get past that ion cannon?
The Takao is equipped with experimental cloaking technology. We can go invisible for a few minutes. The system generates tremendous heat, so there's a cooldown period after each use. Because of the heavy blizzard and barren landscape we're headed into, this is the perfect mission to put it to the test.
Isn't the target area deep inside UCN territory?
The target is miles outside any populated areas. Far enough from the terrorists think it's safe to hide in a large destroyer. We should be able to get in and out without any problems.
And surprisingly, that's actually all the time we have for this episode. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to subscribe. And remember to follow me on Twitter for channel updates, picture dogs and cats, and whatever else I decide to put up there. And next time on Project Nimbus Code Mirai Let's Play, we'll be sending a teenage girl to kill terrorists. Because apparently her father had her trainings when she came out the damn womb. Is that perfectly ethical? This is fucking anime. How is this not an anime? This sounds just like a damn anime at this point. Don't get me wrong, I love anime. I have long lists of anime I enjoy. Anyway, so before I go on and on about that, goodbye humans and not humans alike, and good ever applies to you.